SEA students, schools closed but your learning continues with KFC and JJ Friends SEA Success Series. Learn math, language arts, creative writing and comprehension, all based on the Ministry of Education's SEA 2019 to 2023 framework while in the comfort and safety of your home.
Welcome everyone to our JJ Friends SEA Success Series. Now today we are going to look at types of nouns. So I invite you to watch a video tutorial on the lessons on nouns, and then we are going to look at how we apply what we have learned to our SEA past paper.
Hi guys, I'm Maria.
And I'm Jelani.
And this is JJ and Friends Language Arts for SEA. This is a program where we will teach you all that you need to know about the SEA exam.
That's right. In this program, we'll be discussing parts of speech, capitalization, punctuation, and sentence construction. And today, we're going to learn about the first part of speech, which are nouns.
Nouns are naming words. They name persons, places, animals, and things. There are many types of nouns: common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns, possessive nouns, compound nouns, singular nouns, plural nouns, and, of course, gender nouns.
Now, based on that video, you would know that a noun is in the name of any type of person, place, animal, or thing. Now, there are many types of nouns, and we want to learn the various types of nouns and how we apply it to our SEA past paper. So let's take a look. Now, the first type of noun that we are going to look at is called a common noun. And we will now direct you to our video where you can see exactly what is a common noun and learn from that. And then we will look at our application for SEA.
The first type of noun is common nouns. Common nouns name general items or things that belong to the same class. They do not begin with a capital letter unless it is used at the beginning of a sentence. For example, the boy kicked the ball towards the goal. Boy, person. She is going to school. School, place. Anna was afraid of the snake at the zoo. Snake, animal. She put the book on top of the desk. Book and desk, thing. Other examples of common nouns include child, park, dog, building, and computer.
Based on our video tutorial on nouns, let us now go to exactly how we are going to apply common nouns to our SEA practice paper. So let's look at our SEA exam type questions. This is what your child parents are going to see when they open their SEA papers. So take careful note as well. Let's look at the task in our grammar sections based on the nouns. Name the type of noun underlined in each sentence. Choose a word from the box. A word can be used only once. Therefore, your child must review that video so that their understanding of nouns will be sound. So let's go on. All right, so this is our example of how your child's knowledge on common nouns will be applied in their SEA paper. Let's look at the example. The team collected a prize at the ceremony. You would notice that the word prize is underlined. And we just learned in our video that a common noun begins with a common letter. It's simply an object or a thing. And we have our choices here, so therefore we would choose common. So this is our example. Let's go to an actual SEA exam question and see how it works. Now, let's look at this. Again, we have our four choices. Let's look at our question. The child skated around the park every day. Child is underlined. Therefore, when your child recalls that video on common nouns, automatically they would know that child is a common noun and would simply write the word common in identifying the type of noun. So parents, grandparents, when you are babysitting your little ones, you know by the way you are cooking, you call them and you say, tell me an example of a common noun. Is stove a common noun? Is grandma a common noun? Is Uncle Harry a common noun? And they would say, no, stove is a common noun because it's merely an object. So let's move on. Let's look at another example. A red car was parked outside of the bank. Again, based on our video, they would know that car is an object. Therefore, this would be the common noun. So again, they would write common. Here we have the lady's bag was snatched from the table. Bag, it's merely an object. Therefore, your child would know, based on that video, that bag is the common noun. Let's go on. And the more examples that they do, the better they get. The more practice that they do, the better they get at this SEA paper.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the KFC and JJ Friends SEA Success Series. The SEA exam comprises 3 papers that all candidates must attempt: English Language Arts Writing, Mathematics, and English Language Arts. The time and marks allotted to each paper are as follows. The English Language Arts Writing paper is 50 minutes duration and has a weighted score of 40. The Mathematics and English Language Arts are 75 minutes each with weighted scores of 160 respectively. The SEA Success Series will help your child achieve his or her highest marks in the SEA. For more info, call 374-7322.
Technically, a KFC bucket is a conical shape that holds pieces of chicken. But in reality, it's so much more. It's a remote caller, a craving generator, a table enlarger, eliminator of rivalries. But above all, a KFC bucket is finger-licking good.
There are lessons on TV, there are lessons online, and then there is a complete educational system that can transform your home into a safe, interactive virtual classroom with video-based lessons to keep your child's attention, wall charts for quick reference, flashcards to improve their visual memory, reading books to let their imagination grow, board games for learning while having fun, parental guides so you can help them learn, erasable writing mats for continuous practice, and workbooks to help them focus and stay on task. No internet connection required, nor does your child have to be online to use these educational systems. Call us now and receive a free Kindle Fire with your purchase, or if your child has a tablet, contact us for a software and workbooks version. This offer is for a limited time only.
We have another type of noun. It's called a proper noun. And we are going to look at our video tutorial that would show you exactly what constitutes a proper noun. So let's take a look.
The next type of noun we're going to look at today are proper nouns. Proper nouns name a specific person, place, and thing, and always begin with a capital letter. They also include festivals and certain holidays. For example, Dad bought a new Honda Civic for Larry for his birthday. We went to the botanical gardens last weekend. Charlotte's Web is my favorite book. I like the carnival season, but Christmas is my favorite time of the year.
Other examples of proper nouns include Trinidad and Tobago, Movie Town, David, and August.
Now, based on our video tutorial, we learned that a proper noun is the name of a person or a place. Therefore, it always begins with a capital letter. Let's look at some examples in our SEA exam papers to show you how that proper noun will be coming in that SEA paper. So let's look at this example. Hannah lives in an apartment on Chin Chin Street. Hannah is a noun that's underlined. Therefore, this is the noun that the SEA past paper wants you to identify. Based on our video before, we would know that Hannah is the name of a girl. Therefore, it's a proper noun. Therefore, we have selected our correct answer. So let's move on. There we have another example. We went to Movie Town to watch Shrek 2 on Sunday evening. There are many nouns in this sentence. However, Movie Town is the one that's underlined, and it's the name of a place, as we all know. We've all been to Movie Town. So therefore, this will be our proper noun. So therefore, we write that in our line. And I'm sure you kids have a better handwriting than me, so you would write it in your fancy letters. So let's go on. Kimberly is my cousin's rabbit. We have many nouns again, but Kimberly is underlined. And like Hannah, Kimberly is the name of a girl. So that would be another proper noun. So you have selected the correct answer. Now we are going on to another type of noun, and it's called collective nouns. So let's watch our video tutorial on collective nouns to get an idea of what they are and where do we use it. So let's take a look.
We're now going to be discussing our third type of noun, which is collective nouns. These nouns name a group or collection of persons, animals, or things. It is known to be singular and not capitalized. For example, a team of athletes, a school of fish, a pack of wolves.
Notice that team, school, and pack are all singular and are used to name the noun to which they refer.
But exception! There is only one exception to the collective noun. When a collective noun refers to something specific, it may be capitalized.
For example, the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago is now in session. Parliament is the noun, but it is capitalized because it names a specific group or people.
Now, based on our video tutorial, we have noticed that a collective noun identifies a group of nouns. It's one word that describes a body or a mass of other things. So let's look at this. Do not swim near the fleet of ships. Ships, of course, are nouns because they are things, but fleet is the underlined word. Therefore, fleet is our collective noun that describes a whole bunch of ships. So if we were to see the word fleet before that plural noun there, we would choose in our paper collective. Additionally, kids, in your textbook, there are a list of collective nouns that you have to learn. There's no other way to identify these nouns unless you learn them. And they are all in the text, so take a look when you're finished with watching the video. Go ahead and learn them. Then you'll be able to identify them anytime you see them in your SEA paper. So let's go on to the next example. Rearing a herd of cattle is hard work. Cattle, of course, are nouns. However, herd is underlined. Herd shows you a bunch of cattle. Herd is our collective noun. Let's go on. Now, of course, parents, when you're doing your daily activities as you are home with your kids, when you have little things here and there, you ask your children, let me hear a collective noun for this. I have a whole set of papers on my desk. What do I call that? A stack of papers. And they would tell you it based on their textbook and how they learned their list of collective nouns. So let's look at this. Lisa showed off her collection of stamps. Again, stamps are also nouns, but collection is what is underlined. Therefore, this is our collective noun. We've been reviewing nouns, And if you want to review all the other topics of the SEA syllabus, contact us and we have our SEA Success Series guaranteed to teach your child while they are at home. Now remember, English is 95% practice and 5% retention. In order for you to retain this information, you have to practice, 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 and read, read, read.
Repetition is key to learning. To see the lessons in the KFC and JJ and Friends SEA Success Series, visit JJ and Friends on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram at JJ and Friends Limited. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with the KFC and JJ and Friends SEA Success Series. In the SEA English Language Arts paper, there are 43 items that assess the following language skills. Section 1 of the exam is language focused and has 18 items with 30 marks, which comprise 6 items allocated to spelling with 12 marks, 6 items allocated to punctuation and capitalization with 6 marks, and 6 items allocated to grammar with 12 marks. Section 2 of the exam is reading comprehension with 25 items on 3 examinable excerpts, an extract of non-fiction text or fiction text with 10 items, a poetry piece with 10 items, and a graphic text with 5 items. The following types of reading comprehension thinking processes are assessed: 1. Literal, 2. Inferential, and 3. Evaluation or appreciation. The SEA Success Series will help your child achieve his or her highest marks in the SEA. For more info, call 374-7322.
Wait, what am I doing? He's my boss, the one who named me Employee of the Month. Am I really not sharing with him? Kiss goodbye to that raise. I can always move back in with my parents. But my big bite box is my big bite box.
KFC's Big Bite Box. Easy to enjoy, hard to share.
There are lessons on TV, there are lessons online, and then there is a complete educational system that can transform your home into a safe, interactive virtual classroom with video-based lessons to keep your child's attention, wall charts for quick reference, flashcards to improve their visual memory, reading books to let their imagination grow, board games for learning while having fun, parental guides so you can help them learn, erasable writing mats for continuous practice, and workbooks to help them focus and stay on task. No internet connection required, nor does your child have to be online to use these educational systems. Call us now and receive a free Kindle Fire with your purchase, or if your child has a tablet, contact us for a software and workbooks version. This offer is for a limited time only.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, what we are going to look at now is another type of noun called possessive nouns. So let's go to our video tutorial to get our lessons on possessive nouns.
We're now going to be discussing the 5th type of noun, which is possessive nouns. These are used to show ownership. They are formed using an apostrophe and S. When describing a singular noun, the apostrophe is placed before the S.
For example, Samantha's phone is ringing. My father's office is very big.
When describing plural nouns that end with S and ES, the apostrophe is added to the end of the words. For example,
the students' lunches disappeared from the cafeteria.
He had to repair all the ladies' skirts.
As you would have learned in our video tutorial, possessive nouns are used to show ownership and who possesses certain things. Remember, they are always formed using an apostrophe S. There is no other way that you can show possessive nouns other than using that apostrophe S. So let's see now how you apply this to your SEA exam papers. All right, so let's look at our example. The phone belonging to Samantha was ringing. Yes, we know the phone belongs to Samantha because it says so. However, we want to show our noun in the possessive form. So therefore, we are going to put an apostrophe S after our main noun, Samantha, also known as our what? proper nouns because we learned that in previous videos. So let's go on to other examples. Now let's look at this example. The office of my father was very big. Yes, we know my father has an office, but how do we put this in the possessive form for you to write in your SEA exam booklet? Well, let's take a look at this. My father, but we can't say my father office. We have to put our apostrophe S, office. Then we have made this into a possessive noun. So let's go on. The students ate their lunches in the cafeteria of the school. Yes, this is all well and good, but it's a bit long to say. So we want to shorten this and put it in the possessive case. So let's see what we would do. The students ate their lunches in the what? The schools. That's our noun. But we can't say school cafeteria. That's wrong. So we would say schools with our apostrophe S, cafeteria. In this way, we have made our sentence into the possessive noun case, and this is what you children would see in your SEA exam papers, so you would understand that we can't have it so long, this long of a sentence, but we must put it in our possessive case. So I encourage you to go back to your video tutorials, revise, review, and to come back and do some practice tests in your textbook.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the KFC and JJ and Friends SEA Success Series. There are lessons on TV, there are lessons online, and then there is a complete educational system that can transform your home into a safe, interactive virtual classroom with video-based lessons to keep your child's attention, wall charts for quick reference, flashcards to improve their visual memory, reading books to let their imagination grow, board games for learning while having fun, parental guides so you can help them learn, erasable writing mats for continuous practice, and workbooks to help them focus and stay on task. No internet connection required, nor does your child have to be online to use these educational systems. Call us now and receive a free Kindle Fire with your purchase, or if your child has a tablet, contact us for a software and workbooks version. This offer is for a limited time only.
Wait, what am I doing? He's my boss, the one who named me Employee of the Month. Am I really not sharing with him? Kiss goodbye to that raise. I can always move back in with my parents.
But my big bite box is my big bite box.
KFC's Big Bite Box. Easy to enjoy, hard to share.
For the SEA's English Language Arts writing paper, your child is required to write either one narrative item or one expository item. The English Language Arts writing paper is 50 minutes duration and has a weighted score of 40. Here's how the marks are allotted. There are 4 criteria used in examining the essay, according to the Ministry of Education's 2019 to 2023 framework, for a total of 20 marks. Each criterion carries a total of 5 marks. These criteria are 1. Content, 2. Language use, 3. Organization, and 4. Grammar and mechanics. The SEA Success Series will help your child achieve his or her highest marks in the SEA. For more info, call 374-7322. Repetition is key to learning. To see the lessons in the KFC and JJ and Friends SEA Success Series, visit JJ and Friends on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram at JJ and Friends Limited.